Hello Nigerians, good mornings to you all. I sense it to be wrong for me to continue watching at the old man overtaking us on the fresh roads of responsibilities. In the name of serving the nations, they occupy top governmental offices, looting public funds and sharing the higher ranking positions among themselves. And still, our innocent citizens are being killed and therefore dying because of the illicit and illegal act of both the kidnappers and Boko Haram members. As a result of which, today Nigeria had become a very dangerous country on the face of the earth for one to reside or live. However, if the youth comes to contest any positions, they challenge us by saying we are boys. However, no any opportunity can be given to us, we the youth, unless we have Godfather, which stand as a tool to illegally and unconstitutionally control us to the bad directions. Sincerely speaking, I do understand that there is a clear difference between the boys and the youth, which they fail to realize because of their selfish interests. I don't have any Godfather right from my childhood to date, and I have never believed in it. Therefore, in our government, I mean the government of the youth, is very simply possible for us to fight the worst disaster of our dear country, Nigeria, that is corruption. Well, mention must be made clearly that we have only single agenda, that is to fight against corruptions. If we successfully fight corruption in Nigeria, then certainly whatever we deposit in whatever sector, be righteously assured that nobody will take it away. It must, however, benefit all the citizens, including both the youths and masses in general. If we successfully fight corruption in Nigeria, it must, however, benefit all the citizens, both the youths and masses in general. In addition, all the problems that are perturbing and disturbing the nations will have no place to reside, such as insecurity, army robbery, kidnapping, Boko Haram, unemployment, looting public funds, lack of sound education, lack of enough schools, lack of enough competent teachers, lack of goods and standard electricity, lack of enough doctors, lack of good and enough hospitals and equipments, for farming, poverty, undiscipline and insincerity, behaviors of deceiving our fellow humans, lack of trustworthy, child abuse, lack of respect toward the leaders, lack of creativity and productivity, diseased, hunger, illiteracy, drug abuse, human trafficking, laziness, gossip, loitering discussions against one another, higher price of commodities, rampant increasement in price in our commodities. 419. Lack of unity among the citizens, disorganized among ourselves, tribalistic feeling, too much and blind love of materials and worldly things lead us in committing so many crimes to attain that goal. Lack of genuine love towards one another, lack of loving our country and continent in general, hatred as a result of religious or regional differences, lack of sympathy towards those who deserve it, lack of trust among ourselves as a result of what colored we had shown to be, lack of trust in our products that we produce ourselves, lack of distinctive excellent quality in our products that we produce in Nigeria, etc., etc. In our yearly global time, today, it was exactly 4 years back in the year 2019 like that, when the promise of this and that very painful and seriously unbecoming. We as a youth with a clean mind and free from any act of corrupt practices, we shall therefore distance ourselves an entire political journey to this act of empty promises. We shall not, and there shall never be a single time when we shall engage ourselves to such ramshackle act of deceiving our fellow Nigerians, but to be frank, that gentle nigger in person of His Excellency Mr. President Muhammad Buhari had an excellent global record of gentility, honesty, sincerity, and discipline in his dealing. I therefore still respect him for that. I also picture him with such high-level distinctive qualities that are not enjoyed and possessed in common everywhere around the world. There shall be no any shadow of doubt that in our governments, in our acts and movements to move the country forward, we realize within ourselves that Nigeria need a young hero like Kim Jong-un of North Korean government. So I shall therefore be the Kim Jong-un of Nigeria, because I have no fear whatsoever, and I surrounded myself with confidence, belief, courage, hard work, clean heads, and therefore free from any act of corrupt practices, which is the most important also. In addition to this, I had never expect or even think in my mind that this political journey is to be easy, but by the will of God our Creator, and with prayer, there shall going to reside a success. Hello, my fellow Nigerian citizens. We shall remember, if a black man, a husband of a single wife, the father of 2 girls, and the man from a Kenyan family, can contest in the United States of America had an unexpected support and both defeated a white man and therefore surprised the world. Remember again, their population will not and never be compared with that of Nigeria, and in the end won the election 2 times in the United Nations only because of his clean hearts, prayer, belief, confidence, courage, hard work, and plus his excellent mission and visions. So this end we shall have, possess, apply, and adopt. And if we do it tactically and systematically, nicely and righteously, educationally and intelligently, truthfully and faithfully, then there shall be no revelations that we cannot succeed. If a man who is not a politician and never show any interest to be a player that dribbles, manipulates, and deceives other players in the field, and in the end made thousands to lose and millions to cry, but can still have a kind golden heart full of sympathy to render his best helps to a boy called Murtana, who had suffered from a terrible natural disaster in the year 2004. A benevolence which resulted in a diamond picture of a young Murtana. We shall also never to ignore that nobody had requested. Here I mean Cristiano Ronaldo. Then why not our leaders? Why not our leaders? We are striking to a brief illustrational examples and compare, which I shall name as why not Nigeria. Now, if a country with economic collapse, higher rate of a desert landmark, and by 1980s the country is looking by all means the way out, but still can boost their economy because they refuse to let any act of corrupt practices to have a place to reside in their country. Here I mean Dubai. Then why not Nigeria? If our republic sister can impose the full application of the rule of law in their country, tolerates no act of corrupt practices, and say no to any means of godfatherism, here I mean Niger Republic, then why not Nigeria? Therefore, Nigeria under my watch, if I so becomes the president, all the above mentioned brief illustrational example will surely happen in Nigeria. Hello, my dear Nigerian youth and masses, we shall understand the situations. Let us come together to end the looting missions, ambitions of the old rats. Let us fight an unnatural poverty that is rising in every hour, day and night, that makes many uncountable number of graduates from begging on the roads, streets, and in the houses, makes them lose hope and even stand as a reasons to kidnap and rob. Let us confront with courage our common enemy, that is godfatherism, that cripple the youths and prevent us from moving forward and stand as a key of manipulations, a road to injustice and ladder of corruptions and reasons of our backwardness. Let us understand, comprehend, realize, and actualize that those old people holding our key positions right from 1999 to date has nothing special and good to offer to the nations. Rather, increasing confusions to the current bad situations. Let us distance ourselves from such things they are doing. Let us not support them in politics. Let us never campaign for them. Let us never hide their lapses and weaknesses, and let us kick them out of politics if really we love our country, Nigeria. In our governments, we have to purify our citizens, children, right from home, nursery, primary, and even secondary school, and by the time they attend higher institution, they will find themselves capable of doing good things, receiving good examples, and capable of putting others to the right path. In so doing, I have to order a curriculum that our teachers shall teach a subject called Help Others. In this course, there shall be a following topics such as love others as you love yourselves, importance of helping others, etc., etc. But we honestly feel that it is right for us to explain to you clearly that in our government and in the government of the youth, we must touch all sectors, because it is only on that basis that Nigeria will speedily grow within a short period of time, much more than you can imagine. Today, as a result of what is happening in this country, I therefore found myself in a corner of no option. Youth must take over our country in order to have security, peace, unity, move the country forward, fight corruption, disallow poverty to continue residing in our country, refuse in our markets, rampant increasements of price in our commodities, hate 419 in our hearts, disallowed human trafficking, and disallowed all negative elements in our dear country, Nigeria. I don't know where it will carry us. Somebody who is to be our leader, manage our resources, ensure security in the country in which our lives and properties shall be protected. Expect him to eradicate poverty and believes to give equal opportunities and chances to all the citizens of the country, shall raise up to 200 million naira to purchase the forms to contest for presidential seats and still expect good things from that man, then what kind of blindness is this? What kind of blindness is this? And for those who purchase a form, either at the rate of 40 million naira or 100 million naira to contest, while other citizens are dying of hunger, they really show themselves that They don't have sympathy to the citizens of the country. So, we need to support them. Say no to their looting missions, ambitions, ensure their failure, hate their party, and finally hate them completely. In addition, we need to tell them that it is a time of the youth and not the old hyenas. Mustafa shall become the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in the year 2023. Atiku of Adamawa, the man with billions while other citizens are dying of hunger. The man who compares to have received a pre-education and later sell it to the citizens. Asim Bajo, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Yerima of Bakura, Bukola Saraki, Aminu Waziri Tambua, Bala Muhammad of Bauchi, Rotimi Amechi, Yahya Bello of Kogi State, Ben Ayode, Chris Ngege, Oshomale, Tunde Bakre, Governor of Central Bank, and others should not think of ruling Nigeria. We really need to bring to their notice that our country is not for sale and leadership is not for business. We cannot trust our country in the hand of these people. However, I would like to use this opportunity to declare my intentions that I, Mustafa Sulaiman Mukhtar, a young Nigerian citizen by birth from Kebbi State, want to contest for the presidential seat of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in the year 2023 under our great party, PRP. I hereby pray that the party shall give me upon plea of charge to contest for presidential seat of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Moreover, with a strong emphasis and louder voice, I am calling you, the Nigerian youth with potentiality, to come and join with me to contest for various political positions in your respective states, such as gubernatorial, senatorial, federal and state reps, so as to help me, because together we shall fight corruption. Join with me to contest in PRP because it's our choosing party. We the youths nationwide, everywhere in the country. Long live Nigeria, long live youths. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you very extremely sincere. Thank you so much. Thank you.